What's up, everyone? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and I'm a little bit kind of puzzled almost. But here's a video that I never ever expected to be making. For the main reason was I never planned on really making a video about Destiny 2. I hate the idea of it. I didn't watch the reveal, but I got some weird information that took me by surprise. Looked into it a little bit and read a bit about it, and here I am. So, despite, yes, I will be getting a Destiny beta code because someone's hooking me up with it for channel recording purposes, outside of that, that will be the extent, and probably this will possibly be the last bit of Destiny 2 news you ever hear on here. But in something that many people are considering a bit of a shock move, but not so much me because it does make a little bit of sense, is that we all know Destiny 2 is coming to Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and for the first time, PC, because original Destiny did not come to PC. Well, it was announced today, apparently, during the... I'm not sure if it was during the actual live stream reveal. I assume it was. But at the same time, I logged on shortly after to play some Diablo. I logged on to play some Diablo 3, and I noticed there was a Destiny 2 icon on the Battle.net launcher, which was a little bit strange. So I clicked into it, just out of curiosity to see why it was there. And there was a huge bit of information about it. Now, I'll have a link to that page in the description below, but I'm going to read one or two things from the article that I actually found. The article is on the official Blizzard webpage, or one of the official Blizzard web pages anyway, and overall it basically details that Destiny 2 is not going to be available on Steam. Destiny 2 is coming to Battle.net, which surprised me. Now, when you think about it, it makes sense. Activision Blizzard are essentially one big company now, so it makes sense to kind of put them on there, and obviously because they're going to have what's potentially a big game, and it's going to require big online servers and stuff, it makes sense to kind of put it on there because Blizzard have a good infrastructure if they use the Blizzard servers, which we'll get to in a minute. And the main thing is they're potentially selling millions of copies, potentially. And at the same time, because it's not on Steam or Origin or whoever, they don't have to give Valve or EA or whoever it is a cut. I mean, if I remember correctly, the Valve cut on Steam games is 30%, so they basically keep all the revenue for themselves when you think about it. So it makes sense that way. Now, when you do read a little bit about this, it kind of gets a bit shaky. So first off, I'm not going to read the entire thing. I'll give the CliffsNotes version. First question anyway, why are you adding a non-Blizzard game to the Blizzard platform? We love Destiny and think Destiny 2 is going to be a great game. Blizzard has an established and successful global internet infrastructure we've used for years to support our own games. Creating a new network client for Destiny 2, which is bringing the franchise to PC for the first time, would needlessly, my apologies, would needlessly extend the development period for the game. We want to get our hands on Destiny 2 as soon as possible like everyone else, so we offer to share our PC platform with our sister companies for this release. So it pretty much makes sense. They have the server infrastructure in place as well as the stuff I mentioned with the whole revenue share. It makes perfect sense in a way to do all this. So does this mean other games are going to come to the Blizzard platform too? Long story short, they say no. They're just focusing on Destiny because, once again, they're all part of the same big company. So there it is. Does this mean I'll be able to use my Blizzard balance to purchase Destiny 2? Yes! Exclamation mark. That's literally their answer. So, I mean, it's very short and concise because, whatever. Will Destiny 2 offer the same cross-game social features that Blizzard titles currently have? Destiny 2 will be integrated into many of Blizzard's existing social features. You'll also be able to chat with friends playing Destiny 2 the same way you already can for Blizzard games. So basically, if you're playing Destiny 2 or someone on your friends list is playing Destiny 2, it's just going to come up in a list. You'll be able to message them and form parties the same way you can with other Blizzard games like StarCraft 2, Diablo 3, World of Warcraft, Heroes of the Storm, Hearthstone, blah blah blah, Overwatch. So you get the point. When and where will Destiny 2 be available on PC? So they basically just say more details coming soon later this year. We all know it's releasing on September 8th, but you get the point. Who will be operating Destiny's 2 servers? Now, this is the one I want to talk about because this is going to be the last point. There is one technically more point after this, but it's just and what who's operating customer service. But anyway, who will be operating the Destiny 2 servers? Bungie will maintain Destiny 2 servers. Blizzard servers will be used for features related to Blizzard platforms, such as the login and social functionality. So there's a reason in particular I want to talk about this particular point. So, because, oh God, I'm tripping over my words here. They say that Bungie will be handling the servers, okay? So if Bungie are handling the servers, are they using Blizzard servers, but Bungie will be taking care of them? Are they going to be using other servers and Bungie will be taking care of them? Because I don't know if you're familiar with it, but Bungie servers, or at least whatever they use on the existing version of the PS4 of Destiny 1, is absolute trash. They are some of the worst servers I have ever seen in over 20 years of online gaming. That's right, over 20 years. Back in the 56K days, I'm talking here. So, in over 20 years of gaming, the Destiny 1 servers are some of the worst servers I have ever played on. And I'm not just shitting on them because they're Destiny servers and I completely dislike almost every aspect of the game. It's literally fact at this point. You can go online and see the millions and millions and millions of complaints, reports, issues. There's so many issues even officially announced from the Destiny and Bungie side of it that they're just an absolute joke. Once again, this pertains to the PS4 version of Destiny servers for Destiny 1. The game is absolute trash, the game is absolute trash, but the servers are absolute trash. So I think that's the most important aspect of it that I wanted to talk about, at least anyway. That and the whole, why is it on Battle.net? Well, two specific reasons. One, it's easier for them because they're the same company, so there's the same infrastructure thing going on between Activision Blizzard, and the revenue shares, so they don't have to lose a 30% cut to someone like EA or Valve, or I don't think people buy games at all on Uplay, but just for argument's sake, on Uplay. So you get the idea. Those are the main points. Will the servers be good? Will the servers be trash? Chances are, if we don't know enough about it yet, if they're going to be maintained by Bungie on the Blizzard servers, they could be better. If they're going to be maintained by Bungie just elsewhere, they're probably going to be equally as trash as they already are. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably not even talk about it. Who knows, maybe I will. You'll probably see Destiny 2 beta footage from the PC version at some point on here, just for recording purposes, for the lols. But anyway, let me know what you think about Destiny 2. I haven't really read much about it, short of the PC related stuff on there. Are you hyped for the game? What do you think the deal with the servers are going to be? Are you going to play on console and you're worried about the servers there? Are you going to be playing on PC and you're worried about the servers there? Let me know all of that kind of crap and anything related to Destiny 2 really in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter, details in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the rest of the videos in my channel.